Cupcakes and Studmuffins, and welcome back to my channel. I am excited because today is the start of my home decor series for Christmas. And to kick things off, we are going to start off with my tree. Before I start decorating the tree, there are a few things I want to let you guys know about, I guess, the tree and what I do. This tree here is from Walmart. I got it, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago. I bought it at my local Walmart. It was $229, I believe, which I think is great. I love it. I love like the ice or the snow that it has, the flock. I also like that there are pine cones and berries. Therefore, I will not be putting pine cone or berries like picks into the tree this year. Usually every year I have like one of those non-flocked trees, so I put like my own picks and berries and pine cones that are already flocked. But since this one has that already, I don't have to do that this year. It is pre-lit. I think I will always get it pre-lit. I don't want to deal with having to wrap lights around this thing every year and then unwrapping them every year and then replacing stuff. You know what I mean. One of the things that I feel is necessary to have for me in this house is a smart plug. I got my smart plug off of Amazon and there are plenty of them. Mine is called Smart Life. Well, at least that's what the app is called. And what's cool is that like you can have, I don't know if you can see, let's see, you can have like all your devices there, and then you can do that, and then that'll turn off the tree, and you can turn it back on. It's really fun with Roman. And because it is Bluetooth, I also connect it to the she who must not be named or she responds. I do also hide the Alexa behind the tree, because if I don't, Roman is messing with the, you know, the Alexa all the time. The Echo. I have the Echo Dot. Echo? I have a small round one. So that one is behind the tree. It's hiding there. So that way Roman doesn't get to it so easily. So those are things that I like to have with the tree. And it's just nice because like I have it on a timer, so every day at 5 p.m. it turns on, and then at midnight it turns off. I also have it on in the morning. I have it on from like 6 a.m. to about 7:30. Though I'm thinking about switching it to like 8 because it's still dark at 7:30. But what's nice is that when Roman's out here, I ask him if he wants to turn on the tree, so he'll go to my phone and he'll turn it on. I know a lot of people have like the little lever thing for their kids, but Roman likes my phone. It's fine. Here is another thing I'm using for my tree this year. Instead of a tree skirt, I am using this. It's made out of plastic, but it looks like wicker. I got this one at Walmart as well, and I got this last year, but they do have it this year again. So it's nice because all you gotta do is like clip it on, you know, like all you gotta do is clip it on, and then you have your tree collar. That's what it's called. It's called a tree collar. And because it is a fake tree, I also like to add these scentsicles, I think they're called. This year I got the scent Oh Christmas Tree. And I like to put these in first. Well, I'll show you in a bit. I did grab 2 of these, as I mentioned in the previous video, because I do leave my tree up for almost 2 months, and these you're supposed to, they release fragrance for 30 days. So yeah, we're gonna go past 30 days. So I have 2 of them, but for now I'm only going to put on 1. As the video goes on, I will be showing you kind of like the steps that I take. I am going to start off with like fluffing the tree. I started, but it is such a large tree. It is a tiny bit big for our house, so the top isn't like straight. It's kind of like bent back. But I mean, it was too pretty to not bring home. Anyway, I'm just gonna go in, separate all the branches, and like try to fluff it up and try to get rid of any holes. Alright, so as you can see, I tried to be as organized as I could with my ornaments. Like, some of the packaging I put it back. Other ornaments, like, I put them in these like cookie boxes that I bought last year. I have like special ornaments and stuff like this that like my mother-in-law made or that I made. But yeah, and then like all the kind of like loose ones I have in there. And then, you know, I don't know if it'll be enough. I know I have bells and stuff, so I'll be putting those as well. Okay, so ideally, what I would start with are the picks. So, usually I have, these are actually the picks that I used last year. These were some of them. But I have all kinds of picks. And what I would do is I would put those in first. And then I would proceed with decorating my tree. But this year, since I do have plenty of like, what do you call it? I do have a flocked tree with berries and pine cones. I am choosing to not put picks in them. At least not at this moment. Maybe like once I'm done and I feel like it needs something, then maybe. But, like I said, right now, I don't feel the need to. Picks are nice because they give you a chance to change up your tree. You know, like say your tree is not flocked and you want it to have a flocked look, but you don't want to like do the spray thing. You can go ahead and add picks. If you decide you want an all red tree, you can grab a bunch of red picks and put them in there. If you decide you don't want a red tree, you take out the picks and then you put like blue or whatever you want, you know? But like I said, I am liking this, so I'm not going to add in the picks this year. And just so you have an idea of more or less what I'm going for my living room, I very much want that cozy cabin feel. And then adding in like the woodland stuff. So, you know, mushrooms, squirrels, animals, you know, stuff like that. I want that on there. So I do have ornaments that reflect that. I also have ornaments that are like sweater material. So those are going to go in there. And then I also have ornaments that are special to us that my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law made for us. or that I made. And then we have ornaments that we choose every year based on our hobbies. Like my husband has a few ornaments that are like fishes, so because he likes to go fishing, so we have one of those as well. Take for example this like box I have here. This one I have, I guess you would call it like the woodland kind of ornaments. So I have like this birdhouse, I have a fox, I have a bear, you know, stuff like that. I also have like the fish I was talking about. So I do try to be as organized as I can. At least last year I was. Hopefully this year I will be again. Because this year with my fall decor, I was definitely not organized. It's gonna be such a mess next year when I take out fall. Now you don't have to put them like in tins. It's just what I had last year, so I decided to utilize them. Like this one I have like, you know, the felt ornaments, and then I have the ribbon that I used last year that I will also be using again this year. Okay, and then here I have like a bag of like picks and flowers, which is what I'm going to do first. I decided I am going to use the berries because they're a little bit different and the leaf is different, so I feel like that'll give it a good, you know, woodland feel. I really need a box for this one, but this is one of my glass ornaments. As you can tell, I have it wrapped very well. Hopefully it is not broken, so I don't think so. That bin was packed pretty well. I believe this tin is the one that holds all the ones my sister-in-law, yeah, my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law made. They're both very crafty. Like my mother-in-law made us this, and then our first Christmas together that my husband and I spent together, we had a gold and white tree with some blue in it. We had a gold and white tree, and so she made us these poinsettias. And they have like a little clip, so that's nice. And I was really into owls, and so she made me an owl. And this one will usually like hangs out at the top of our tree, not as our topper, but towards the top. And then you see, like she makes all these cute little ornaments. This one's from my sister-in-law, I believe. Look at that. That's from when I used to have an all teal tree. I am going to have my teal tree, but I may put it in the bedroom, so that's probably going to go over there. And I believe this one's from my mother-in-law, and this was hers. She painted it and she would put it on her tree, so she hangs out on our tree. It is so cute. I believe she made this in 1997, so. And then we have the very cute ones that she makes of my son and us. And this one is another one of my favorites. And if you know my husband and I, you know exactly why my mother-in-law sends us ornaments with bears and bunnies on them. Like this one, see? Now in this huge Marshall's bag, I have a lot of the like plastic shatterproof ornaments. I did it last year, so I'm not going to be able to show it in this video unless I take them all apart, but I don't want to. I like to connect the ornaments together and create clusters, and then I add like this little greenery, and then I tie these to the branches and I tuck them in places, and that's so noisy, and that gives you like a nice full tree. I learned that trick from one of my jobs, and ever since then I kind of been doing it forever. I have quite a bit of blue in here, and I'm not going to be using blue on this tree this year, so I'll have to separate those. Again, more woodlandy ornaments, mushrooms, foxes. And if you know me, you know I have to have a little bit of Harry Potter in there. So we got these teeny tiny ones. I'm not much of a gnome girl, but these I bought, I want to say like 5 years ago, like before Roman was born. Like I can't even remember a time before Roman. So actually Roman's about to be 4. I probably bought these like 6 years ago. And our first tree that we had together was white and gold, so I had found these and I thought these were cool. So they're gnomes, but they're pretty cool gnomes. And I believe these are the only glass ornaments that I have, and I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know about you guys growing up. Like, I see a lot of people decorating trees with their families, like with their little ones, and I'm like, I don't remember that as a kid. And the reason why I don't remember that is because the ornaments like my mom had, they were glass. They were like this, but they were glass. So if we were to drop one, it would shatter and there'd be a mess everywhere, and then we'd have incomplete sets. And it's not that she got mad at us for it. I think it was more of a safety reason. So these are the only ornaments that I have that are glass. They are going towards the top, so Roman won't grab them. Usually the ornaments on the bottom, I don't stress about what I put down there, because those are the ornaments that Roman is going to grab. It is inevitable. And also, I'm not going to deprive him of it. He loves Christmas, like especially this year. This year he's Christmas all the way. The bottom is going to be for Roman, and I might even pick up some felt ornaments so he can put on there. But for today, we're going to use what we have. The first thing I am going to put up are these scentsicles. I really love this because it's like a tree scent, but it is not like strong pine, which I also love, by the way. It's not like I don't. But it's more of like a perfumey tree, which is nice. Not overpowering. Pine with sweet. And if you know me, you know that I like sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and hook these on to here and then place them on the tree. Okay, I was on the phone with my mom, so I wasn't able to explain to you guys what I was doing. But because our tree is so tall, the star doesn't fit at the very top. So I kind of leaned it up against the top, and I tried to secure it with all of the picks. So I tried to secure it with the picks, and I am going to hide I am going to hide the cord over here. But for now, I'm gonna leave it. And that is the top of the tree. Okay, I know this is a little bit reversed, but what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some of my filler ornaments and I'm going to tuck them inside the tree. Like, I'm not gonna have them out here. Like, I'm going to literally put them in where the holes are and like have them hanging from the inside. Okay, next up I'm going to go in with my big ornaments. Honestly, I need to get more big ornaments, especially with a bigger tree this year. But for now, these are all I have. So I have 4 of these. And these are the bigger ones that I have. The manner I'm going to place these in is going to be like in a diamond shape. So I'll do one at the top, one at the bottom, and then one on each side. I think that's what I'm going for. Next up, I am going in with these candy canes. Okay, next up I'm going to use like these, you know, like the little novelty ones. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on there. Okay, the next ornaments I am going to put up are going to be the homemade ones. Okay, next up I'm going to take these poinsettias. I'm just going to like tuck them in the spot that I have a hole right here, so that's where I'm going to put one of these. All I'm going to do is tuck it in. There's my poinsettia. So I'm just gonna go around and do that to the tree. Honestly, I don't want to overwhelm it with the ribbon, so I am just putting on the sides. I'm only putting 2, and I'm going to kind of let it almost naturally fall and only like pinching it here and there. Forgot my glass ornaments. Cupcakes and Studmuffins, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me decorate my tree. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. And I hope you are as excited as I am for the holidays. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season.